I figured out how to make myself a clown. I just took the paint on my photo settings and I made myself into a clown because that's what I feel like today. I feel like a clown. Just found out the truck that we have it has been registered for 2 years. $700 for back registration for a 21-year-old car. And then they want $165 for the registration for this year. And they can't give him the registration right now because it has to be smogged and it has to pass smog. And he's got a 2-day moving permit. That's it. And he had to pay for the permit. And we don't even know how good it's going to run. It's just total greed. So I remember when I got my car registered last year, it was 100 and something dollars, $130 to register my car, which is a 1998. And then my battery I had to buy for it because the battery was bad. It cost me $150 for a battery because of the EPA regulations. Just totally insane. That's why I put the clown thing up because everything's just so marked up crappy in the state. And um, there was this job that was going to come up for my boyfriend to work, but it turned out it didn't work out because there's too much red tape, I guess. And I guess it didn't work out. And uh, it's snowing up the hill where his truck is, so he probably can't go down there and get it or go up there and get it because we don't have four-wheel drive to go up there and get it. So it's probably going to sit. It's just really annoying. And oh, yeah, this hat. I wore this hat before, like last year when I was doing the damn videos, and somebody mentioned they didn't like this hat. So it's heck of funny. So I'm wearing it again. And my boyfriend doesn't care for it too much, but he doesn't care right now. He's too upset because of the car, the registration fees. He's really upset because he's going to need another, we're going to need another $300 to get the stupid thing, get this stinking smog certificate and all that. And probably have to take it down to the valley where he bought it originally and get the thing certified, get the smog certificate. Go down to DMV, probably down there. I don't know how it works. It's just stupid. This whole state's stupid. Ready to put a knapsack on my back and just leave, but I can't because I have my son. And speaking of son, my other son, his dad, I don't know if he's pursuing it, but he's probably trying to get child support from me. But if he does, he knows that his my older son's gonna hate him for that because I only make $11 an hour. So, does anyone like the cover on this video? I made it myself. I did it with the paint because I could walk around outside with the clown hair and stuff in the nose, but I'd probably get made fun of really bad because I say I live in clown world, but nobody here understands. They're just like, "Well, you trying to be a clown?" No, because I'm surrounded by clowns because I live in this state, and that's what the governor deserves. He deserves the governor of the state deserves to have people march around the Capitol in wearing clown outfits, and then point up to the sky with their fingers, point up to the sky and show them the chemtrails, and cough into a rag and cough up blood and have a bloody nose and say, "Look what's happening! Look what's happening! Look at all this crap! Look at this BS!" And right now it's Trump's rally. He's in Ohio, and we don't even want to watch it because he's not really doing much. All he cares about is the Middle East and all that right now. He's not focused on reality. He's just worried about everybody being on his side or something. But he really needs to do something about this state because there's too many regulations and DMV is completely out of control. I don't even know if we can afford to even run that truck. It's just enough to make you want to drink, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what my video is for 18 and older. But I don't drink because it doesn't do any good. It doesn't change anything. Plus, alcohol is real expensive. It's like $10 to $20 for a bottle of alcohol. Then you feel horrible after you drink it. I never feel better after I drink it. I usually feel worse because I did it for years and when I was younger, and it didn't do much good. Still, everything still sucked when you wake up. Well, whoever's watching right now, I appreciate whoever's watching. you know, I wasn't gonna make one of these, but now that I got that news at $700, so I basically cleaned out the account we have of money of all of our money to pay for that, and the car's not even here right now. because we can't put it here because our neighbors here will try to get it impounded or whatever, and he'll have to show proof that he's got a moving permit. So I just don't trust anybody here. And then we have these Joe witnesses and stuff walking around the grounds here. And my neighbor, I think Karma came and bit him in the butt, but I'm not entirely sure. The one that was feeding my cat, I guess he's not come out of his apartment. I think he's sick or something. So, and my neighbor's all like, "What happened to Tony? Do you know what happened to him? I haven't seen him in a while." And I'm thinking, I don't care what happened to him. I just want him to stop feeding my cat and stop his sister to stop harassing me and bothering me over this stupid cat. Because my cat keeps wanting to go outside and eat. And oh, it's so funny. I'm looking at the cover of my video right now. It's so hilarious. I wish I could just make money being a clown because my life feels like a clown. Just all the expenses I got to pay and everything. It's like, why even be honest? Look at all these people that are dishonest. They all come over here illegally and they get away with everything and they get free driver's licenses. They don't even have to have car insurance in order to register their car. They don't even probably even have to register their car. I mean, who knows, right? But you do. You have to do all the rules. You got to follow the regulations. But I certainly hope the situation with this stupid truck doesn't get worse, because if it does, it's going to get really ugly before it gets prettier. I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm mad right now. What else is new, right? What else is new? I wish my friend wanted to be in this live stream because it'd be more interesting because he's really mad right now and he's sleeping because he's so mad because of the cost of that stupid truck, how much it's going to cost, and it doesn't even run right. It's like running like dirt, and he's just going to run it till it breaks. It's like literally the money you spent on the back fees and all that, you could have bought like probably new tires for it and everything else because it needs new tires. And I just don't like the people that live near me because they hate me and they hate him and they hate his truck and they hate my car and they hated that Jeep I had before they crashed it. I'm just hoping God will just come down and just bring relief to this country because we're so divided. Everybody's all angry and pissed off. Because this one place I used to work at, I'd have it on the TV. I have the TV on, and I would have it on Fox News because I like Fox News better than other channels. Because I don't really like TV, but if I'm gonna have the TV on, which they want on anyway, because it's a hotel, so I had on Fox News, and I like to listen to it once. I like to listen to it when I'm working, and people usually would turn the channel and they'd put it on CNN or something, and then they'd get all this weird Trump derangement syndrome and say stuff like that they wish Trump would get shot or something. And I'd get mad at them and I'd tell them, "Why do you say that? What do you do that was so bad? He's just trying to fix the country." But right now, I think what Trump is doing is he's trying to regain back his fan base because I know he made a few bumps with the Iran thing and people weren't happy with that whole conflict over there. So I think that's why he's doing all these rallies. I think he's trying to do damage control for the Iran because he's like having to over explain why he killed that salami guy. And I think he's explained it enough to where people understand. They just don't want us engaging anymore with Iran because it's just stupid to keep spending more money when our country's running out of money. They keep charging all this on a credit card we can't pay, and all these like China and all that's like buying all of our land up. We're losing land, and people can't even own anything because everything's too expensive. So these rich people keep buying everything up. But I thought I'd put this up because I put this video up or put this live stream up so I could attach that picture of that clown, which is me. And anyways, we have 2 days to run the car to get the tag, get the smog certificate, and then bring it into them, pay the outrageous amount that we still owe for the stupid car, just so you can drive it around and not get pulled over and get the stupid car impounded. So, anyways, I'm gonna shut this off because I don't think I have any more ideas. It's just pretty vague. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this video gets more views than my normal channel or my normal videos because they usually don't get very many views because nobody gives two flying craps, I guess. For the most part, they're too busy watching people put makeup on boys. So I'm not saying my videos are that, but I'm just ranting and raving about DMV. I don't like DMV. Go figure, right? I don't like DMV. Thank God my registration is not due for till next August, so I don't get to have the privilege of visiting DMV anytime soon. Thank God, unless I get another car that's does run right and needs smog or whatever. Not gonna do that anytime soon. And I don't have jury, and hopefully I don't have jury duty because I unregistered to vote. I went after I had jury duty, and I went down to the Hall of Records. I unregistered to vote because I don't want to get jury duty because I get seems like every 6 months I get another summons. In the same time, every September or so, I get another one, and then I have to serve like a month later. Such a joke. So I unregistered to vote, and the lady at Hall Record said, "Oh, it doesn't matter if you unregister to vote. You're still going to get picked for jury duty if you have a car registered in this state, in this county." And I'm thinking, that's really fair. What if, and they go, if you don't speak English in this state, you don't have to serve on jury duty. Why not? If you want to be a citizen of this country, you should have to serve on jury duty, especially if you have a car registered. Just because you don't speak English doesn't mean you don't have to be tortured like the rest of us. You should have to be inconvenienced just like all the rest of us have to sit there all day and stare at your phone or stare at a book or something all day. And you can't even eat or drink in there because they have metal detector. You can't even bring liquid in there. All you can do is drink out of the water fountain that tastes like dog piss. That's all you get. And then if you have to go to the bathroom, you have to wait behind a bunch of other people trying to all use the bathroom too, because they're all nervous because they don't want to get picked for jury duty. Everybody knows all about that. Nobody wants to serve on jury duty. Even the judge said, he goes, "Appreciate all of you showing up, and I know, you don't really appreciate this being picked in the jury selection, but it's an important job that everybody must serve." I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna decide who did what to whom. I don't really give a rat's butt. I know there's some people that think that jury duty is important, but it's not for me. I look at it like DMV. You know what I mean? So the people that are watching right now, I appreciate you watching. And because if I would have done this like last year, did a live stream, probably nobody would have watched unless I was putting makeup on a boy or something. So, but I'm not. I don't approve of that crap. So how many people do you think are watching that Trump rally right now? You know what? Duh. I could look it up on my phone easily. Says on Fox News, it says 2.5 thousand watching. Blazing Press, 58 people watching the pre-rally. Let's see what else. There's Right Side Broadcasting too, but I don't see them on this list. They're somewheres because they always do live streams. Right now or earlier, the stupid House was debating Trump's military power in Iran. Whatever. The House is full of dummies. That house is built on sand because it's full of Democrats. So where's Right Side Broadcasting? Here it is. Right Side Broadcasting just put up pre-recorded speeches from other people, but I don't see their main thing here. Here's a video about a cat just meowing, and it's got 1,600 views, and it's uploaded less than an hour ago. So people are worried about a stupid cat meowing at somebody taking a shower. I mean, that's where we're at mentally, I guess. We're worried about some overly fed fat cat meowing because someone's taking a shower. And they get all those views. Trump offers peace to Iranian people hours after Iran strikes U.S. military bases. Obviously, he's going to offer peace because Trump knows if he doesn't offer peace and if he ends up engaging in Iran, he's going to lose a lot of supporters because we're not going to want to send our people over there to get killed for nothing. And I'm not getting into the details of that. But I think Trump knows better. That's why he's offering peace to Iran. He's offering a peace offering to ceasefire. And I know Iran offered it first because they don't want to fight. They just want to throw a big fit and they throw a piece of poo at us and that was about it. But nobody got killed. Just they threw crap at us. So he's smart for doing that. And he's doing the rallies because he's doing damage control because he wants to see how many people are still on board the Trump train. So anyways, I'll probably make another one of these when I have a little more to talk about. But I just wanted to bring up that one subject. I know it's not interesting because, if it's not your stuff, it's probably not that interesting. But when it is your stuff, it's pretty damn interesting. When you have to jump through 1,000 hoops just to drive something, makes you pretty mad. I remember I had this car. I had to go get new tags for it, like new plates, because it was totally the car was we call that totaled, and it got screwed up because this lady backed into it and the dent exceeded the value of the car, so they totaled it. So I had to get new plates for it. This is just a nightmare. And I got so mad that I actually punched almost a hole in the dashboard. So I understand the frustration with DMV completely. That's why I'm glad I don't have to register my car for another stinking year. So anyways, I'm gonna cut this off because there's nothing too exciting to talk about. There's no apparently no blood and guts and excitement. So just gonna watch the Trump rally and hoorah for our state that gets nothing in return. We get nothing, and I don't know. We don't get a wall because my state is the main part of the border. Is California is like the biggest gateway that people are coming through. They said there's Middle Eastern people coming in because they've seen turbans and prayer rugs on the border. San Diego people have claimed to have seen it, and it's written in like other languages on the clothing label, so they know it's a foreign country. And Texas too, the same thing, prayer rugs. And there's people on those bordering cities over there in Texas and California saying that they're not seeing any wall put up. All they see is more people sneaking in. So, like Lucy, Trump has got some splaining to do, right? But he's not going to do any splaining. All he's going to do is say the wall is being built. But people that live on the border are going to say otherwise. But I'm not trying to trash on Trump, not in any way at all. I still like Trump, like a lot of people do. They're just disappointed in some of the things that aren't being done. And I'm not sure if it's Jared Kushner or whoever that's because he put Jared Kushner on the board of border security on the construction of the border, and I don't trust Jared Kushner because he's got a Satanist. If you look at his arm, his wrist, he's got a Satanist piece of yarn on his arm, and so does Ivanka. So I'm just worried that they're both a couple of Satanists. They're what? Kabbalists. So Ivanka and Jared are both Kabbalists. That's technically what it's a secret organization, apparently, whatever it is. Okay, it's a Jewish thing. That's what the yarn is on their wrist. Okay, well that explains it. But anyways, Jared Kushner's on the board of border security and design, and I don't know if I trust him because we don't have a wall up, and it could be because of Jared Kushner. I'm not saying it is, but it could be. That's why there's no movement on that because he wants to have people flood in here because him and Ivanka, they're not Republicans. They're Democrats. And Trump was too before he became president. He was a Democrat, but he saw the destruction of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, and then he changed his viewpoint after that. And he did say back in the 80s that he wanted to run for president, but not right now. And he said he would wait until it was needed. And lo and behold, when John McCain fell on his face, and so did Mitt Romney, that's when he decided to run. And Trump, like he said, he didn't have high expectations of winning, but he got it because you know why? Because Trump spoke plainly to people, and people like to be spoke to plainly and without BS. People like people that are on the ground level with people and not full of crap. So, and I think Trump is doing the best he can. He's got people in his cabinet that are a bunch of traitors and they're all turning on him. like people that he endorsed when he first was running for president, like Mike Lee and stuff. They're all turned on him. That Rand Paul with the weird hair, that kind of thing. They're all turned on him and saying he's not being professional when it comes to the negotiations of the Iran conflict. Well, why don't they try doing his job and see how good they do? That's what I say. See how you handle it. And I think he handled it okay. He's de-escalated it, and now he's put the sanctions on again. Instead of killing the Iranians, he's just gonna financially devastate them. And they're gonna have to make a choice. And so does Russia and China. They can't support Iran right now. If Iran's gonna be hostile towards the United States and towards our military bases, Russia and China have to back off from Iran and not support them. That's all he's asking. So I think that's reasonable. And then we stay out of conflict. I think that's a reasonable request. And then Trump can go back to building our country back. When the Iranians back off and they stop their BS, and then Trump can take the 3,000 troops he just brought in and bring them back over here and have them guard our border. And then go to Virginia and arrest that governor and throw him in jail. Ideally, yeah, I'd like him to do that because the Virginia governor, he's violating people's rights by threatening to take away their guns because he says he has the power to do it. He's going to send the feds in his state over there to enforce it. People aren't going to tolerate it, and there's going to be probably it's not going to be pretty. You know what? Trump needs to just arrest the governor before people start um, fighting and literally fighting in the streets. He's going to have to just get rid of that governor. That's how you stop it. Arrest the governor and try him for whatever. I don't know what you try him for, but he's violating people's rights. He violated his oath when he took office to defend and protect the Constitution and all that. He's violating the Constitution by violating their rights in that state of Virginia. So, and I'm not going over there because I don't have any money and I'm not from that state, but I understand. I understand people's anger. And if I lived in that state, I would do the same thing. I'd be mad too. I would definitely be banding together with other people to tell the governor I'm not going to give up my guns. So, so anyways, I'm going to cut off this video and thank you for the 2 people that are watching. All right. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Yeah, I put my clown video